How's it going today there, YouTube? Well, got another quick little video for you guys today on my little trailer series here. Gonna show you guys how to load and chain down a tractor on a trailer because I'm getting ready to go down to my annual Farmersville kind of holiday here. Already got the hauling rig there set up across the street. Looking sharp. Should go wash my truck before I go down the 401, you know, polish the chrome, you know. Big truck in it, you know. But I'm essentially ready to load the tractor on the trailer. I mean, I didn't want to make a whole vlog because I want to get right to kind of the point of how to load a tractor on a trailer. It's pretty straightforward, you know. But then again, I've got these video opportunities now, so figured you guys might kind of enjoy it. I'm still drinking the old Tim Hortons here yet, so before we get too into things, need my 6x6 block because I did learn the hard way that when you go to load the tractor in your trailer, when the rear end of your truck comes up, it smushes your license plate on your trailer. So I'll set this block up and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a minute. So what I'm talking about here, I jabbed this 6x6 block underneath the back of the trailer, so that way when I drive the tractor up, it obviously when you drive the tractor up, it pushes the trailer down, which lifts the rear end of your truck off the ground. And well, if you're on uneven ground, that can cause a rollaway, or you can break the pin in the transmission of your truck. So the less bouncing we got to do with the trailer, the better. Oh yeah, and I was going to show you guys here. The first time I loaded the tractor on the trailer, didn't have said block with me. And of course, I got the car hauler with the beaver tail, right? So I don't know if I bottomed the trailer out completely, but see, my trailer license plate's all bent up there, but you know, it's a casualty of it, I guess. But I mean, there's always worse things you can do, like gouge your tailgate out with your trailer deck, or your trailer jack, rather. That's another video. You know, live and learn, right? So anyway, let's get this tractor. I got her all set up to start and got the magneto timed and whatnot. So I'll see what she does. And oh yeah, no Eddie Albert crank starts today, just me. Pop's a good sign. Flood it up. Well, of course, my camera decided to cut out when I was driving the tractor from the trailer, so memory card's full. You know, I've been making a lot of videos for you guys lately, you know, so anyway, got her up there now. So basically what you want to do, you want your truck to sit as level as possible. My Denali's got a pretty good rake on it, but when I put the trailer on, it's almost level. So what I do, I bring the tractor up till it's, the hind wheel is usually about just ahead of this back axle. I could have brought it up maybe another couple inches, but that's not really going to be a big deal. And it pulls nice and true and straight down the road. I've also got, you see my trailer's a little bit sloped towards the front, and that keeps some weight on your ball. And that way your trailer's not walking down the road. Because if you get your trailer loaded where the rear end of your truck's too high, then you're gonna sway going down the road. But if you get it on there too forward, with your ass into your truck right on the road almost, well then you're not gonna have very good steering and your brakes suck. So you want to get it as level as possible. Balance is the trick. You haul anything if you got anything well balanced. So that's basically it. You know, went up there. All right, I go up in first gear. You always go, you always go slow. But yeah, you see it from this angle, the truck looks a little bit more like it's got a bit of a high in the front end, but that's because we're sitting down in the ditch here a little bit. So there's little things here and there, but that's usually about how far I get it up there. So anyways, I'm gonna fold the ramps up, then we'll get the chain stuff down, and I'll show you guys how to do a chain down. You always do a 4-corner tie down on a piece of equipment, because the MTO does classify farm equipment as commercial. So they want 4-corner tie down and chains. Chains. Don't ever use straps on a tractor. I guess people do it, but you know, I use the chains. I bought the thicker chains, the 3/8 grade 70 chains, so that way you don't have any issues at all. Because, well, if I decide to haul a bigger tractor home, you know, there's gonna be that day here eventually. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up here and we'll get some chains out and I'll show you how to strap her down. Alright, so before you even think about putting a chain on something, you gotta think where you're gonna put said chain. Now, I've already got the tractor. When you're on the trailer, I always leave the parking brake on, because actually mine's adjusted right up. It'll stop this thing right on a dime, but of course you can't just trust that when you're on a trailer. So basically, when you go to chain this thing down, you want to go to something solid. So in my case, I ended up going around this front axle here, wrap some rags around the axle, and I go on a 45. You want to get your chains as close to a 45-degree angle as possible. Now, you don't want to go around, say, your radius arm or any string components, anything like that. Don't do that. You'll bend those right up. Same with going around a wheel, like as you all saw in my apple tree accident video, that the tractor already had one broken wheel in its life, so no, I don't feel like doing anything else like that. So that takes care of the front. The back side, of course, you want to go to something solid, so I end up going right around the drawbar back here. You'll never break that off. That's where the tractor's meant to pull stuff from, so that's about your best case for this tractor. Now, I know some guys just do the one chain, throw a clevis on here. You can throw a one chain through there. I got a clevis on the front. You can throw a chain through there too, I guess. But like I said, I don't like dealing with ministry guys, so I do things kind of by the book, I guess. This is just kind of my way of doing it, but you know, it works for me, and I've never had any issues. So 4-corner tie downs with chains, and of course you'll see the gold grade 70 chains. So I mean, hey, this is one of those things where overkill is not necessarily such a bad deal. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. You go to your trailer pocket, go down like that, and come back up. And you always cross your chains too, so I'm going to go to this side. So I'm going to set the tripod up here and we'll give you a little demonstration. I got my rags wrapped around the axle here. Put the hoop through the stake pocket, that way you guys don't have to watch me do it twice. Something like this. Something like that. I'll show you guys how to take up that slack here in a minute. For starters. Now, I'll change my camera shot here a little bit. Hopefully I can get the shot for you guys. Alright, you take your chain binder now. Slack chain. And of course you put one end up here. Another end kind of down here. And I like these ratchet style binders. They say you're not supposed to use those lever style or the snap style binders anymore, but I spent the money and got the ratchet ones anyways, so. Some people say this takes too long, but I mean, I trust these a lot better. I greased up my binders the other day too, so. There. In the loosen position, I forgot about that. They do say you can do, well, I'll show you. I'll do this corner, then we'll go to the back corner, then we'll come back up to the front. There's a couple ways you can do it, really. The way I do it, I get the front kind of tightened up, then I'll go crank the back down, and I'll come back to the front, tighten the fronts up, and you're good to go. Takes a little longer, but you know, it works. Anyway, I'm gonna tighten this up and we'll go on to the backside. You guys ready to do the backside now? Same deal. Steak pocket. Yeah, I know it came loose, don't worry. See, some people would say that's kind of improper because of your loop, I think. Yes, I guess. Of course, gravity wants to fight against you, you know. You tighten her up, she'll stay on. I think I've done that 3 times. I'd figured it out by now. Oh, yeah. Yet again. Works better with some tension on it, too. Greasy. The last thing you guys are going to want to do after you get your load all strapped down, I've already gotten around and tightened up all the rest of the chains. Your slack chain, take and wrap it around your binders. Something like that. I think that's kind of more important for the old style snap binders, but you know, you don't want chain flopping around, you know, you don't want to damage something or something come loose, you know. One last thing you got to worry about. And of course, once you're loaded up and your chain down, you got your chains wrapped up, do that circle check, you know. Look at your tires, see what they're like. Your lights, you know, lights should be working. Make sure you put your safety pins back for your bars, your ramps. Make sure all that stuff goes back, because there's nothing worse than losing a ramp on the side of the road and make one heck of a noise, maybe cause a traffic accident. You know, always go around and check your chains, and they say you should check your chains as you're driving too, so, you know, tires, truck looks alright, everything looks good to go down the road. So that's going to be about it for me for now. I'm going to go and get a few more things for the tractor. Got a tarp to load up and put my slow moving sign back on. Oh, that brings me to another point. Anything that you got loose sitting on your tractor, slow moving sign, seat cushions, and like that, make sure you take it off. You know, I lost my seat cushion for my tractor. But I think that was the barn cat because I didn't find it when I went down there, but I'll have to go look in the drive shed when I get down to the farm. So anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys like that little video. Give you guys some pointers and whatnot. Don't forget about the big Doing Like Gramps giveaway. I mean, Doing Like Gramps. I mean, Gramps never had a hauling rig, but you know, that's another YouTube video too. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.